welcome, welcome. Come on in to the Sensory Savvy podcast with Vanessa. I am your OT, and I'm so excited that you are here joining me today. I want to talk today about what I really think is like the holy grail, life-changing, so important, just all the good stuff, sensory input that we can give to our children. So it is related to the proprioceptive sense. Proprioception basically is how we know where our body is in space. It's our sense of body awareness. It's how we know how hard to push things, how soft, how gentle, our kind of pressure modulation. It's also just how we feel grounded, how we know where we are in space, and just keeps our body feeling good, right? We can often see this sense as one of the most kind of systems that needs special maintenance, if you will, increased input with so many of our kiddos, especially our sensory seekers. Obviously, they're seeking in that area of proprioception. So what do we do for these sensory seekers that need more of that input? And by the way that we get input into our joints for proprioception is pushing and pulling and heavy work activities. So what are heavy work activities? They are anything that is pushing, pulling that to the joints, right? So I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a big secret. This is like the best thing you can do. Best thing that you could do for your kiddos with any sensory seeking needs. Pump up the heavy work, like pump up the jam, like pump up the heavy work, guys. Like if you think you're putting in some heavy work with your kiddos, like up more. Okay. Number one, what the heck is heavy work anyway? It's actually just literally what it sounds like. It's heavy work. We want to get input to their joints, right? We want them to like feel that pushing and pulling. So let's talk about some heavy work ideas for school. If you have little ones or bigger ones that are just kind of silly and you have the space and capacity to do this, make it super fun. Things like animal walks. I love animal walks. So we're going to bear walk. We're going to dolphin spin. We are going to elephant stomp. All of these things, crab walking, army crawling, log rolling. These are all so good, right? They're getting that pressure into the joints. If you need a quick one, a wall push-up. Do a wall push-up before I go into class. There's lots of ways to make them super fun, super fun. There's also ways to make them really, really functional. I love to give kiddos a job, and this is applicable to school and home. At school, like, oh dear, we need to rearrange the decks again. We just did it yesterday, but we need to do it again, right? Have the students all move the desks around. That is a lot of heavy work, right? Having them stacking the chairs, giving them jobs of cleaning, pushing on the whiteboards, pushing on the desks, wiping. That is all heavy work activities. Oh no, the librarian called and our books are so overdue. So we need you, my friend, to carry this huge stack of books all the way to the library, right? They're going to feel like they have purpose, like they have meaning, and then they're also going to get that heavy work input that we need. So making it fun, animal walks, jobs, those are some things to do at school. At home, same thing for the jobs, right? I need you to vacuum. You do ever like vacuuming, especially with like the old school ones can kind of like change the settings on them. Shh, don't tell them. But so it's like even more resistant. That's great. Oh my gosh, we need you to take the trash out again. Anything that is literally like that heavy work is what we're aiming for. And then again, making it fun. The playground is an amazing place for heavy work. Hanging, pulling, pushing, all of these are so good. But I have some things with this secret magical tool. There are some caveats. If you do them once, let's say I have a student and they are such a sensory seeker, specifically in the area of proprioception. They really need that input. Yeah, I had him crash on the crash pad 5 times on Tuesday. And I didn't see any difference. That's so frustrating. Well, the reason is because you have to be consistent, right? Our kids, our students, or any of us that are a sensory seeker for that matter, need this input all day long, every single day. You cannot just do one thing like apply a weighted blanket or a weighted laptop for 15 minutes during circle time one morning and expect to see a dramatic difference. I encourage you strongly that if you are going to be implementing heavy work activities, you up them. Up them, just like what I was saying before. You want to be doing it all day long, consistently, in different ways, right? It doesn't, like I said, it can be totally fun. Now, why do we want to make sure that we're doing this all of the time and incorporating these activities? I guarantee you, if you have sensory seekers at home or in your class, or if you are one, and if you start doing heavy work stuff all of the time, consistently, frequently, with the right duration and the right intensity, which is unique to every individual, disclaimer, you will notice a difference. They will be more grounded, more calm, more relaxed, more able to focus. They will feel good in their bodies. They'll feel safer in their bodies. They'll feel more regulated. It'll be magic. It's so magic. But again, the kind of like, it's like a mystery, right? It's like a mystery that you have to solve for how much, how often, and all of those things, right? I think heavy work it's magic. It's magic. I really think that it's a secret sauce that teachers and parents can be implementing all the time that would make such a dramatic difference in our kiddos' capacity to attend and regulate and feel focused and all that good stuff. So please let me know what heavy work activities you guys try, if there's any super fun ones. This is a very, very short list because the main message of this episode is to really advocate. Woo! I'm heavy work's biggest fan. Advocate for heavy work and to encourage you that it is about the activity, but it's more so about the consistency. I promise. So I believe in heavy work so much and mindfulness and really getting grounded in our bodies and that connection. So I have made some free somatic mindfulness activities for you. You can head over to my website, www.sensationalempowerment.com. You can find me on Instagram and any of those places. There's going to be a link in the notes below as well. You can grab those. I would love for you to utilize them. I really am so passionate about our kids learning these tools for regulation because I think that nervous system regulation is magic. It's just magic. So thank you for joining me. And as always, I can't wait to connect soon. Bye.